and Duchess of Sussex, Harry and Meghan Markle, recently embarked on a 3-day trip to Nigeria to promote mental health for soldiers and also empower young people. Well, their visit to Nigeria comes as the Defense Ministry expressed interest in hosting the Invictus Games, which is a multi-sport event Harry founded years ago, and Meghan's disclosure of having Nigerian ancestry. While their visit was largely celebrated in Nigeria, not everybody is happy with it, especially British people. A lot of them, especially journalists and royal supporters, have been coming out, online to actually bash not just the Duke and the Duchess, but also Nigeria as a country. Now, a British journalist and presenter, Kevin O'Sullivan, has criticized the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for visiting Nigeria, and this is coming after yet another British journalist, Christopher Wilson, drew a lot of backlash from Nigerians for comparing Nigerians to Nazis due to the visit of the royal couple. Now, the guy has since deleted the post. Of course, Nigerians went after him, but then he shared his post on Tuesday. He compared Prince Harry to the late Edward VIII, the Duke of Windsor, and the former King of the United Kingdom from January 1936 until his abdication in December of the same year. Now, Edward married Wallis Simpson, an American socialite and divorcee. I don't want to mention other things she was into, but we all know. Anyways, in June of 1937, and the couple became known as the Duke and Duchess of Windsor, triggering a crisis within the royal family. Later that year, the two of them, the couple, toured Germany, which fed rumors that he was a Nazi sympathizer. Now, this journalist, Wilson, likened Harry and Meghan Markle's recent visit to Nigeria to that of Edward and Wallis Simpson to Germany, all right? So he's calling Nigerians, what he's trying to do is he's likening Nigeria to Nazi Germany. All right, so that's what he's saying. Anyways, according to him, and I quote, Harry was desperate to show his wife they were still royal in the eyes of the world. The Duke of Windsor took Wallis on a tour of Germany in 1937. Nigeria's human rights record is not far short of Nazi Germany's Nazi Germany. That's what he wrote on social media. And he went on to say that the whole world knows that Nigeria is currently facing severe economic and humanitarian problems. Why the choice of Nigeria as a country for the two of them to visit at this point in time? Now, I don't know what all of this really means. Really, I'm confused, but I just know there's been a lot of back and forth, between this British journalist and some of our own journalists here in Nigeria. The whole of the weekend, it was a whole lot. All right, you have always told this story about King Edward VIII. Yes, I remember.
Woman scatter.
Yes, the woman scatter in here. He abdicated the throne. The power, yes,
by sugar cane. So,
okay.
The thing is that the journalists are expressing their opinions. It's no official position of the British government. And if a journalist stops writing and talking, what else will he do? But it's good that the Nigerian journalists are also giving it back to him. So it's an issue of journalism. It doesn't strike me
it's neither here nor there.
Or the other. But what Harry is doing is good because he's following his passion, his beliefs. One of the problems I think that Diana had was she didn't feel comfortable with the royal family, but remained there. So Harry is leaving them. I'm not comfortable with this system. It's at a point he said, I don't want to, the same thing that killed my mother to kill me. So I'm not comfortable with it. I am pulling away from it. In spite of all I will lose, prestige, wealth, privileges, and all that. And she pulled away with it. Many Britons do not hate that the whole pulling away, but that's his personal choice. And allow him to be who he wants to be. The visit to Nigeria is not comparable to King Edward's visit to Nazi Germany. Moreover, by 1936, many countries of the world still had respect for Adolf Hitler. His mass murder of the Jews were not as obvious. His intolerance, his dictatorial tendencies were very obvious. But even Time magazine made him the man of the year.
I can't remember which year particularly.
In early 30s.
Yeah.
So he was still respected for the most part. So when, except that people say that King Edward VIII had given the Nazi salute, but still the Nazi salute wasn't as abhorrent as as it became at some point. Nigeria has its own problems, but we are not like the Nazis. We are not mass murdering people on a scale that defies the English lexicon. No, we are still.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ezekama, for saying that. Thank you so much.
I'm just trying to be human.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever position you find yourself, wherever you find, whether royal or being a pauper, there's something common in human life. That's being human, having human feeling, having milk of human kindness. Harry didn't come here. If you notice, Harry didn't go to Aso Rock. The highest government office Harry could want to come to was Lagos. I mean, it was because he was coming to where he was staying, Del Boro. Is that not what they call it, the hotel? I mean, yes, that's where the Lagos state government choose to at least acknowledge him. He didn't come to this Nigeria on any official visit. He came on his own, promoting what he meant. I mean, you can see the way Nigerian, I mean, for a foreigner, for someone who is not a Nigerian, choose to have sympathy for Nigerian soldiers. Americans don't play with their servicemen, those who have defended the integrity of their country. They don't play with them. But in Nigeria, the moment you are injured, they abandon you. Nobody cares about you. Even those who are in active service, no one cares. You saw several military people in the war front making videos, talking about neglect, talking about all manner of inhuman treatment meted at them. But when someone come in here and show that side of humanity, please, we should applaud him. Yeah. You see, there is a problem. That's why I keep saying that there is nothing that you can do if you don't build your country. Nobody will build it for you. All right? Now, with all of this nonsense, our politicians will still go to, they are going to UK for medical treatment. And nobody is talking about Bukayo Saka, Michael Olise, Ebere Chieze, obvious Nigerians name playing for them. They don't cry. They don't talk about it. Right? They don't say, oh, Nigeria, go and better your country. They will dangle carrots on them for them to play for them. So at the end of the day, we have to this is also another lesson for Nigerian politicians. Build your country. Yeah. If you build your country, the Oba of Benin can go and promote something in England. Yes. The Emir of Sokoto, Sultan of Sokoto can go to Germany and promote something, and people will go on him. Oban of Calabar can do that. So when we build our country, people will begin to respect us and respect our institution.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Well, the journalist has since taken down the post after Nigerians went online and attacked him for the statement he made online. All right, so Nigeria is not a country to be told with. Yes, we have our challenges, we have our issues, but you can't take away the fact that a typical Nigerian is very hospitable, and we showed that hospitality to Harry and Meghan Markle when they came to our country. That's it.